Hi guys, Zeth here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So right now I need to show you guys what I've all done. So first off, I've replaced that. That was Douglas fir, I'm pretty sure, and it is now hickory. I also booped the ceiling up one level, which is why it's no longer, well, one level lower than it is. So that actually took a lot longer than I expected. Um, I mirrored. I'm pretty sure this was the original side that had the stairs, but I've mirrored it to the other side now. Still isn't exactly the easiest thing to get from the second floor to the first floor, although the ladders do help. Now, other thing I've done, sorry for the rain, can't really help it, and I really want to get this recorded as quickly as I can. Sorry. So, yeah, this is more or less the new floor. Now, I also talked about last episode, I'm pretty sure that I wanted to have, basically, this is going to be the internal wall, and then I'm going to have an external wall out here on the external part of the building. Yeah. Anyways. So basically, what my imagination for this new idea is, it's going to be a bit of a Great Hall kind of thing. So we're going to have a granite and shale walkway up to the doors up there. And I wasn't actually planning on keeping them there, but they're there now. And I think they're actually just going to end up staying. Though I do kind of want to move them a little bit further up. But yeah, then we're going to have like an arched roof. And it's all going to be, this entire area is going to be rectangular. And you might be wondering, well, hey, this goes out farther than, say, this area. How are you going to do that and still be rectangular? Well, how I'm planning on doing it is I actually plan on having the ceiling being fairly big. And I also plan on having this spot right here and, well, that spot and that spot and that spot basically be bulk storage for vinegar and probably other fluids. You all know that means cider. But yeah, I am definitely a lot more stoked for this plan than I was for the unplanned building. I also did quite a bit of iron smelting off camera. Let's go check that out real quick. Basically, I've been trying to clear out my backlog of iron, and it's not easy. There's still quite a bit of... Oh, hey buddy. There's still quite a bit of magnetite back here. Oops. And I still don't have it all moved back into here yet, so... Yeah, it's still lacking quite a bit. As usual, it's the charcoal that's being the pain in the butt. So we might actually head back out to the iron mine just to chop down some of the sequoias out that way. But that'll be a little while before we head out there, I think. Because I really have actually missed this area. And it seems kind of silly, but it's like, you know, this is where we spend a lot of the Let's Play. And this is just kind of, it just kind of became home for me. I mean, I really like this area. And I really like the direction that it's going. And it's getting there slowly, but it's still getting there. Next thing I think we need is going to be some sand. Now I know we have a bunch of shell sand, but I don't want to use that for anything that we could use granite sand for, because we have granite sand just right over there. It's not exactly a long journey or anything. I actually don't know how much granite sand we have. Because I know I've been using it pretty quick for the mortar, which is actually I'm looking for more sand now. I'm trying to get a huge amount of mortar so I can just not have to worry about making any more for a while. Because I'm kind of tired of it. Not gonna lie, I'm just tired of making mortar. Wait, actually, oh, I don't remember actually getting that lapis. I remember getting lapis and dying, but huh, that's cool. Not gonna complain too much about that. Anyways, I'm going to cut out for a little bit and see what I can do off camera. Well, we got the rest of these beautiful lemons. And I've also been doing a little bit of research, and my understanding of how the hunger system, well, the taste system works is you want it to be perfectly. So, like, lemons are perfectly sweet. They're a little bit more sour than my personal preference likes, which they're lemons. I mean, I kind of expect that. But it basically means that they are actually pretty good fruit. And you can tell, you get better and better at telling how sweet or sour or, grading your fruits and stuff like that based off of your cooking skill. So doing this is very beneficial. But I do want to save these lemons for long term. Another thing that I have heard, I have not personally tested, but I've heard that brining and vinegar and all that kind of stuff all will change the flavor, which it does make sense. I mean, let's be honest. 4 lemons, that's 40 pounds of lemon. Let's make it at an even 50. As I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the preserves in here. That being said, they've been doing remarkably well. These pickled cherries, for instance. I mean, this was barreled up last year, and they're still good. They're still very good. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably keep some food in here and also some food in there, and that'll probably be the food we regularly eat, but this will be the reserves kind of stuff. Also, probably going to make sure to keep a little bit of food up in our original food bunker thingy. Our original pantry. So other stuff, the white cedar has grown. So I am hopefully we're going to get some. Hopefully we actually get some saplings this time around. I kind of doubt. But, well, I mean, from this tree. It just seems like with white cedar we have fairly... Oh, hey, I actually got one. We typically seem to have fairly bad chances with white cedar. But yeah, I'm still not sure where I'm going to include it in this building, but it's likely to go somewhere. Although that does make me want to do one thing. Let's come on up here. Let's grab some shale cobble and mortar. Because I want to see how shale is going to look next to... Oh, where even is it? Shale cobble, where art thou? Yeah, this is basically the granite section. I do want granite bricks and granite large brick, or whatever you call it, smooth. Shell over here? I actually don't remember where it is. Huh. Oh well. I know we have some up on the patio, so you can always go there and grab it. But still, I could have sworn we had our shale in here, or at least some of it. I guess not. Oh well. Wait, oh, here it is. Do we have a partial stack anywhere? Looks like we don't. Oh well. Alright, let's do that and that. Chisel. There we go. And there's that. I've shown brick making, I'm pretty sure, before, right? Yeah, I had to have. I've made so many, I had to have shown it on camera at least once. Okay, there's that. Wait, that's actually all the mortar that I grabbed. Yeah. Right there's probably good. Okay, so let's get our palette ready. I think I have everything I need for this on me. So let's take a look. We've got this hickory that I do intend on using. We've got smooth gravel, or granite. Why do I say gravel? Makes no sense. And that. I mean, those are pretty much interchangeable. I do plan on also using the cobblestone variants. Mostly probably going to be shale cobble, but I'm sure there'll be some granite somewhere. Also want Douglas fir. Do I like that contrast? Yes. If I use that as the exterior, do I want the interior? I guess I'll have to think about that one, to be honest. I'll probably do granite exterior because one, we have so much granite in this area that it is not even funny. And shale, I don't know. I like shale. I mean, I'm not going to say it's my favorite brick already. I mean, granite, I actually do like how it looks. Actually, let's see what other kinds of bricks there are. We've got granite, diorite, gabbro, rhyolite, basalt. Basalt looks pretty cool. Well, I remember it looking pretty cool. Andesite wouldn't be too bad. Chalk and marble might not look too bad either. But yeah, at least for for this world, I definitely like granite the most, just because it's here. But yeah, I think we're gonna use shale accents and granite everything else. And well, Douglas fir beams and things along those lines, with hickory as the other wood. I also want to use a bit more of the chiseling. I actually had someone in the comments by the name of Dr. Zinj, I think. Zinji? I don't know. I am not very good with pronunciation, and I hope you don't mind me trying to pronounce your name on camera. But yeah, he asked why I never use chiseling or why I don't use chiseling as much as I could. And I don't really have all that great of a reason, although one of the reasons why is I know for a fairly long while there were lighting issues that always seem to crop up with that. And I kind of want to do a little bit of live science. Let's get... that's the one I think, right? Yeah. Yep. So I remember that at some point... Oh, that is a... Okay, I could have sworn at some point that it caused lighting glitches and stuff like that. Or, like, this block would have weird lighting. Maybe it's with a lighting source nearby? I don't know. But I'm really glad to know that this is actually going to be nice and workable. So I think we're actually going to use that to create some little bit better aesthetic features in here. Because that's something I have not been taking full advantage of, and that's a disservice to you guys, because, hey, if I can do something better, I want to. But, yeah. I am glad to know that that is going to work, and work well, and it's going to work well. There we go. Although I do know it does take extra processing power to actually take a look at it, because it's got numerous block faces in one block. But that's the same thing with like Forge multipart and Carpenter blocks and things like that. So as long as you don't go overly crazy with it, it's not that bad. Plus, it's a lot better than it was in previous versions. And yeah, so I'm how much more can I do real quick around here? Let's do a little bit of building on camera. Let's not. This sounds boring. But yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing for next little while, and then I'll bring you guys back in when I have a bit more done. I think I'm actually going to need a little bit of suggestion and help coming up with this next section, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure I like how this is coming out at the moment, but I think I want to keep pressing forward with it, just in case it's an issue of it not being finished. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it either. It's like... I think what I need to... Ooh. I know I don't like it. Never mind. I need to make this area a little bit more... It needs to come out a little bit farther, I think. Come out, and this is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 across, so I want this to come out at least 5 blocks. Okay, well I was going to ask for your advice on that, but well, I kind of just answered my own question. But yeah, I also wanted to take another moment, and I know I've been saying this a lot, but I mean really, it is awesome that people are actually watching the stuff that I'm producing, because I mean there's so many other people that are producing content on YouTube, and I just find it awesome that, I mean, even though it's only a handful, but that a handful of people are enjoying my content enough to watch it. I don't know. It's just... Growing up, I never expected to be producing anything on YouTube. Although, growing up, a lot of the stuff that was on YouTube was things like nut shots and yeah, things you don't want to be a part of. Yeah. I need to move this a little bit away, and I guess that's not so much moving as destroying, and yeah. But yeah, still, it's really cool to me, you know? It's really cool to think that, hey, there's a small group of people that are interested enough in what you're building and stuff like that to actually sit around and watch. So, thanks. And every single last view and like and comment really is truly appreciated, even if I don't necessarily answer it. I mean, it's it's not falling on deaf ears. Hmm. Okay, I think one thing we're definitely gonna need is gonna be granite on the outside like that to help. Uh, uh, Maybe granite bricks would be better. Gosh, this is actually. I've actually been thinking of trying to install Thaumcraft alongside TerraFirma, and I'm probably not going to end up doing it because it would be so much work to try and get them to be actually compatible and playable. But that would be kind of a fun little challenge. But just for the wand of equal trade, really nothing else. Just wand of equal trade. That thing would be so incredible for here. Yeah, if we have bricks, I think that'll look better than this tile, smooth granite. Uh, I already like that a bit better. I'll be completely honest. That's not so good. Okay. Um, Still need a way up there. It's something I probably should have thought of before getting rid of my one way up there. Can I do that? I should be able to. Okay, let's grab quite a bit more brick. But I think I'm actually going to call the episode here. I feel like we actually didn't really get all that much done this episode, but yeah, well, at least you know stuff is getting done, if that helps at all. But thank you for watching, and I really do mean it. It really does mean a lot. But thanks, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you guys have anything you want to say about this, any tips, things like that, please tell me. I am a little lost. Well, I mean, I do have an idea, but I still kind of wouldn't mind a little advice. Wouldn't mind hearing what you guys think about the contrast between granite and shale, things like that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next episode. I'm just stalling to not have to say goodbye yet. Oops. Anyways, I'll see you guys next episode. It's like at least the sixth time I've said that. But bye bye.